Alright, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. Been a little bit, like I said, school started, but in the last episode we went and took down the gym leader. Or should I say leaders. We took down twins, Liza, and I think Tate is her name. And we're gonna carry on with the story of Pokemon Emerald. I mean, we're almost at our 8th badge, so honestly, I feel like we're moving pretty quick. Wow, so many people in here. Oh. If these aren't admins, and it's not like the most overwhelmingly boring thing in the world, then we'll go ahead and just speed our way through these. Alright. Well, beat the crap out of all of those guys. Team Magma. What's the point of stealing rocket fuel? Since you're so curious, you deserve an explanation. We're going to jettison the entire load into Mount Chimney. With Groudon gone, we have no need for that slag heap of a mountain. So we'll use the fuel's power to make the volcano erupt. It will be savage. Yeah. Choose a Pokemon and confirm. Fucking, he uses fire types and dark types, so fuck it, you know. Do I have to like put these all in like the dumb order? Oh, okay. You know, I've played this game like, I want to say twice all the way through. I don't remember this. I don't remember this little cutscene Pokemon Coliseum ass thing. Even though I know those games are linked. Still, I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know. But maybe it's just me, but long stretches of this game just aren't that memorable to me. All I know is if you're having trouble beating the Elite Four, just grab Rayquaza and beat the Elite Four. That's all I remember. That is a thick Mightyena. My audio might sound a little different, by the way. I just, recording after a hot minute. I got sort of a new mic set up. I got a mic arm. I got like this pop filter. I got all this fancier stuff. It's just like slowly building my setup over time to just be better and better and better. And now like I don't have to like sit super close and keep an eye on the mic stand, but still be able to. Now I can just play the game and grab the mic arm, move it as I need to. So I'm pretty happy with all that's going on right now. Okay, didn't do it to me. That's good. Although knowing Steven, his Metang will attack just fine. Yep. Thanks, man, but we're already both confused. And, naturally, I hit myself harder than anyone ever could. Takedown on a steel type, even with a crit. That's such a waste of a turn. Man, I would love to get my attack off. That would be super cool. I think like doing the Half-Life series with my wife, playing all these different games that I've been playing, like I think I've like slowly realized how like boring Pokemon is. That it's not like the most exciting adventure in the world. And like obviously it reflects in the views, you know, just like I said at the top of this series, like I just wanted to make it, man. Just cement that like you look at the screen and hear my voice and see this game. That's what I wanted. But like now that I'm like I believe I'm creeping up on the end because it's like the bosses, the legendaries, and then the final gym, and then the Elite Four and the champion. And then I know there's a bunch of post-game stuff, but like if you've ever looked in, and I'll just spill the beans now if you haven't, beating this game 100% costs like over $1,000 of like equipment. Like to genuinely get everything, like genuinely everything, without having a physical system and trading it with people who might have also had everything. Like it is like one of, if not the most difficult game in the Pokemon series to complete. And I completed Scarlet and Violet with my wife, so like it's definitely easier nowadays than it was back then. And that's because of like events, and like those events were already super rare. Like having you complete your Pokédex on Pokemon Emerald is a collaborative effort of all three of the games, a bunch of Japanese versions of stuff, Connect hardware, like a whole bunch of stuff. And then I'm realizing like, oh well, like how often do I talk about just beating up on Mightyena? You know what I mean? Like beating up a Crobat. How long do we talk about that? So my goal is to just be done with this game, and get it out of the way and be proud of having the series. I'm super proud of the thumbnail. I think it looks really nice. Found some really cool art for it. So it's just like, I don't know. I just want to be able to keep doing other stuff, but like I don't like starting series if I'm not going to complete them. And that's where like Detroit, or what is it? Deus Ex, that not being finished, I'm still like a tiny bit sore about because I wanted to get that done. But it sort of ran along a little bit. There's a lot of running around and talking, and I mean like a lot of talking. And it's not that it was doing terrible. It's just like there's other games I want to play. Like I just put my spreadsheet together for like the foreseeable future of the videos on this channel. And like it's going to take us a little bit, but obviously we're going to keep going with Half-Life with my wife. That's not just because it's like the best received series on this channel, but just because like it's fun getting to play a game that I grew up on with my wife. We failed to make the volcano erupt. We failed to control Groudon after we had awoken it. Is our goal to expand the land? Misguided. If we Team Magma are wrong, then Might Team Aqua's goal to expand the sea also be equally misguided? Alright, we will give up on the fuel. There appear to be more important matters that I must examine. Whoa, that was too tense. Alex, thank you. I have something to give you as thanks for your support. Please come see me at home after this. Oh yes, I don't live in Rustboro City. I live right here on this island. Does he give them a Tang or the Beldum now? Because honestly, like, I'd even welcome that over the initial plan for the 6th team member, even if it is redundant because a Steel Psychic type, we already have a Steel type and a Psychic type. I don't remember. I thought he gives it to you after you beat the game. Which could very well be true. I believe it's his house, yeah? Nah, you're the fisherman. It's one of these dang houses. But like, that's also been the thing about this is like, I record about an hour of this series, and like that's, you know, taking in all the cuts that are within this series, which is like me trying to make this as digestible as possible, because I know how not digestible these can be, and it's such a fun adventure that it's important to me that it's received. Oh, what is this? Is this a daycare? Oh. Yeah. Not gonna be able to do that. But I am forever okay. I think it might be the next house over, actually. With this not being received well. Because it's a channel in its earliest stages. As you can see, there's not much here, but this is my home. Thank you for all that you've done. This is my token of appreciation. It's the Hidden Machine Dive. No need to be shy. You've earned this, HM. While you're using surf, you should notice darker patches of water. Use dive if you come to deep water. Like it, you'll drop to the seafloor. When you want to come back up, use dive again. In some places it won't be possible for you to surface though. Yep. And that, like, again, is sort of the cryptic nature of old Pokemon games. As you've seen the dark spots, you're meant to just go explore and figure things out. Which, like, I'm not at all saying is a bad thing. I think Pokemon games really thrived in the environment where they put the adventure in your hands, even if it's on a relatively linear path. Now the games are so much more open world, but they're very contained environments. And you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Hi Alex, I was just in Pacific Log a little while ago. I saw a giant green Pokemon flying high in the sky. I've never seen anything like it. I wonder what it was. Is this maybe a major discovery? It's for sure a discovery. Probably gonna need our Pokemon that can fly. But if that turns out to be a waste of time, then you will see me in a second. Okie doke. We have made our way to this submarine. So we're gonna go ahead and bring back on up. Had to bring our Sea King because I don't want to give dive. Not a super good move to my my melodic, but here we are. I assume this is going to be a lot of like this kind of stuff. Oh, we don't have a Pokemon here with Rock Smash. Oh, and I feel like a certain somebody can't learn Rock Smash. What is Aggron's moveset? We have access to the move deleter. Oh, that's sad. Okay, well, yeah. I'm not... Fuck, man. That sucks. Yeah, that's just... Alright. I fucking hate old Pokemon games for this, man. Never realized how restricting that freedom is. So you play the new ones and they're like, we're just gonna make these like movement mechanics just part of making your way through the game. And we'll just, for now they've been going like, oh, we're just gonna give it to like a Pokemon. So Eevee in the Go Pokemon games has access to all these different ways of doing the travel and it doesn't fuck with your team. Not like this, like strength is such a good move. That's why I don't mind putting it on Slacking, because it's such a high power move and his stats are already absolutely outrageous. So that plus Silk Scarf plus Stab makes it a nonsense move. But Rock Smash? Dude, that move has 20 power. I think the only thing it's good for is it breaks through Light Screen and Reflect. Whoop-de-doo. But we will try to make our way through this cave. So, this might be a fast forward segment. Honestly, I think it might be a skip segment. But we will find out. Alright, I think this is actually like an important fight, so These two both talked for a minute, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this at the same time. It's just a lot of rock slider puzzles. Oh yeah. Aqua admin. Don't want to skip one of these fights again. Still already pretty embarrassed about how that last episode ended with me forgetting to unmute my microphone and talking all the way through that gym battle just for it to be pure silence and fighting, making a stupid reference to the episode of the actual Pokemon series. I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. Getting to turn 1 a focus punch is so nuts. That's such a cool thing about slacking that I like a lot. But yeah, in the Pokemon series, Ash defeats, I believe, Liza and Tate by using Pikachu and his Swellow, and then having his Pikachu Thunderbolt the Swellow, which turned it into this golden flying Swellow Pikachu fucking Megazord ass combination move, and then they win. Somehow I don't think you'd be able to replicate that as much in the game. But yeah, it was just a lot of like swimming down, diving to get here just by finding the spot where you needed to dive, and then just pursue, I guess, Team Aqua to here to put down their goal of destroying the world. Not that much of the villains in the games are very... I don't know. Team Rocket's really good. I think Team Rocket's always been pretty good. They're just a criminal organization. They fucking kill Pokemon, they take them, they do whatever they gotta do. I was like, I'm pretty sure Slacking was still using strength, so... Good on that Mightyena for making it through. Maybe I should set up some bulk ups from now on. You're gonna do it on her, aren't you? Oh, no. That's such a gamble. I'm not exactly sure how confusion works. I've never really looked into it. I'm sure it's proportionate to the, like, it takes a percentage of the damage you would have done and reverts it back on yourself. And that's why making the Slacking +2 with the Swagger means he'll hit himself harder. But you also risk having a +2 Slacking, like, smashing you into a crater in the ground. So yeah, you don't have to fight these guys. I did the little rock puzzle to not have to fight them, but I figured, fuck it. Who cares? Oh, another one. How are we gonna do this? So I'm gonna say let's go up. And let's just get all of these down. And up, side, up, and wrong. Huh. No. Eventually I'll figure it out. Maybe... it's up. I feel like these can't go up, right? Because then you can only push the middle one, and then you're just blocking your way out. I hate these rock puzzles, and it's going to be a lot of this, so expect us to, like, accomplish a pretty decent amount progress-wise in this game. Please remember that this game actually flies by if you do it how I'm doing it, and you are skipping all of this nonsense. Like, you don't make people watch you fight all of the gym trainers, watch you walk through all of the dungeon. I don't mind skipping through some of it, I don't mind fast forwarding through some of it, but like parts like this, it's just like, how long do you want to watch me slide around rocks for, you know what I mean? Okay, made our way through there eventually. Oh, such a good move. I will be getting rid of Rock Smash exclusively for that move. Fuck you, Pokemon Emerald. I'm not going to give Dive to my Melodic. Out of your mind, you think I'm going to give Rock Smash to anybody? In fact, you basically required me to. Sucks. Alright, here we are. Kyogre. Hold it right there. So it was you after all. Behold, see how beautiful it is, the sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre. I have waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here, but that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now. Whatever you say, Arky. I'm gonna beat your ass. Nice suit. Alright. You can -1 whatever you want. I have a nuke in my hand, brother. This better be swagger if you want to live. Does swagger never miss? I feel like a thing that makes you go +2 and confusion probably has a higher accuracy than most confusion-based moves. I can never just pop off, can I? I've always got to have the longest fights ever fighting these fuckfaces who all they ever do is just swagger, swagger, swagger. I should let you keep making me +2 and just see if I can break my swagger. Fucking Mightyena, man. That's why you gotta appreciate the gyms in Pokemon, dude. You are stuck fighting the same Pokemon over and over because it's supposed to be thematic for the teams. And Mightyena is like one of, like, what, 20 dark Pokemon in the whole game? 30, if that. I'm pretty sure it's a very low population of dark Pokemon. I feel like the majority of the newest ones have all come from, like, Sword and Shield. I didn't even see what he sent out, and honestly, it doesn't matter. I hope it's a fucking Golbat or some shit. It might be a Sharpedo. There you go. Crobat. Fucking Ice Beam this thing. No guaranteed damage. Will it kill? No, it will not. Will it freeze? Never. Here comes a potion. Ooh, super. That's not a good idea. You're probably gonna die then. Not to mention, like, Archie and Maxie aren't exactly the most challenging of bosses. Mind you, like, my levels are decently high, but, like, it's about 50 is where you want to be at, like 50 to 54 to even take on the Elite Four. So, I don't know. I've had my time with this. I've enjoyed my time with this. But I do think it is time to put this game to rest and move on. And I will record however long I might have to today to make that happen. But if it's not feasible, then we'll just keep it going. But I'm pretty sure we're pretty far into this now. I commend you. I must recognize that you are truly gifted. But I have this in my possession. With the red orb, I can make Kyogre. That or something again, shining by itself. You can make him Primal Evolve, except you need the blue orb to Primal Evolve him. Oras might have been a more fun one to play. We could have played Oras. I could have set that up. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire to be precise. Those are the 3D remakes of these games, and that could have been fun. But I wanted to throw it all the way back to this just sort of original classic. We might do one of those 3D, more 3D games in the future. Maybe play Sun and Moon. Not sure. Right, we're supposed to awaken and control Kyogre. But why? Why did Kyogre disappear? Why? What have you wrought? Archie, you've finally awoken Kyogre, haven't you? What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for all eternity? The world's landmass will drown in the deepening sea. What? Don't get all high and mighty with me. Wasn't it you, Team Magma, that infuriated Groudon? So long as I have this red orb, I should be able to control Kyogre. I should be able to control it. We don't have time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. See if what you wrought is the world that we desired. Alex, come on, you have to get out of here too. What happened? What is this wretched scene? Did I make a horrible mistake? I only wanted Do you understand now, Archie? Do you finally see how disastrous your dream turned out to be? We have to hurry. We have to do something before the situation goes completely out of control. Alex, don't say anything. I know that I have no right to be critical of Archie. But the way things are now, I doubt that we humans would be capable of doing anything about it. But neither can we stand by and just watch helplessly. The responsibility for putting an end to this falls to Archie and me. This defies belief. Those super ancient Pokemon. Their power is unbelievable. They've upset the balance of nature. Alex, what is happening? This is terrible. After the scorching heat wave ended, this deluge began. If this doesn't stop all of Hoenn, no, the whole world will drown. This huge rain cloud is spreading from above Sootopolis. What in the world is taking place there? There's no point arguing here. Sootopolis might provide answers. Alex, I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything reckless. Okay, I'm going to Sootopolis. Oh. Okay. Was this just the entrance to the seafloor cavern again? Or was this where I was earlier? Where I was earlier. Okay. Well then, I will see you guys when we get back to the plot. Alright, let's keep it pushing. I think we rise up here. Oh, no! One of these Pokemon seems to have a statistically much larger advantage than the other one, due to there being an enormous ocean surrounding this small piece of land. Not to mention that Kyogre, Primal Form or not, is pure water type, and Groudon just goes from being regular double effective to quad effective. I can't talk to him. Oh no. There's no items. Oh no. Steven! We've got to do something. Those Pokemon fighting. Groudon and Kyogre. Those two ancient super Pokemon were awakened from a long sleep, and now they are smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Alex, you being here now, I'll take to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well, then there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Listen, Alex. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokemon are really more... Why am I asking this? You already know. That's true. I do know. We put them in balls and then they do what we want. Okay, here we are. Inside here, you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you have what's needed to help him. The Cave of Origin. Hell yeah. Well, I think like any other cave, it's probably got Pokemon in it. Maybe. I don't remember. Hey, it's Wallace. Ah, so you are Alex. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sootopolis, but something came out. So now I've entrusted my mentor Juan with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There is one more somewhere. Somewhere there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Alex, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. Is that the Sky Pillar? That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar. Alex, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. Look at the blue and red crystals in here. Wow, theming. I love theming in my video games. Run. The sky pillar. I've never been there. I wonder where it could be. Oh. I am pretty talented, I've got to say. This is where we have our final gym battle, by the way. I'm not sure where the sky pillar is. I don't think it's here. Yeah. I don't know where the sky pillar is. Sort of a critical flaw in what has to be done next. Do these two know where the sky pillar is? Groudon, please stop what you're doing. I know the extent of your power now. If you keep going all ho and not, just Satopolis would be utterly ruined. Kyogre, what's wrong? Look over here, it's the red orb. Calm down, Kyogre. It's no good. It's not responding at all. Where history slumbers. Okay, well, not to keep doing the same thing over and over again, broken record style, but we've all been here before, so I will see if I can glean where you get that information from. Alright, I think we made it. Yep, here we are at the sky pillar. Oh, yeah. There we go, adjust the microphone. That took a hot minute. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste, I didn't notice that I'd left you behind. I have opened the locked door of the sky pillar. Alex, let's be on our way. It's an earthquake. It's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. The situation is getting worse. This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. Alex, Rayquaza should be farther up from here. I'm worried about Satopolis. I've got to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Don't fail us. Alright. We're gonna climb the sky pillar, and when we are done doing that, we're gonna get out of here. Oh wow, a Claydol. There's nothing really spectacular going on in the sky pillar. Much like everywhere else. Probably gonna make our way through it pretty fast. Just seems to be a series of stairs right now, so I'm not overly worried about it. Again, it's just fucking Pokemon encounters. I think they semi-realized that in the later installments of the Pokemon games, that like kind of kills the drama of the moment when the goofy fucking cockeyed Golbat pulls up and you're like, I'm just trying to make this epic strive up to the top where Rayquaza is. And then as soon as Rayquaza quells the battle going on and stops all the nonsense, which requires no battle, and all you're doing is initiating flags for a cutscene, you can come right back here if you want. And with the Master Ball, you can just pick up Rayquaza. Sorry, I'm just like trying to focus to make sure my inputs are fast enough to skip all the nonsense. Alright, top of the sky pillar. The mighty Rayquaza. The awakened Rayquaza flew off. And now, we must fly off to Setopolis. You guys recognizing the thumbnail? Aw, hell yeah. And Rayquaza hits them with the knock it off. Arceus was really cooking with that one, huh? I'm gonna make these two super primordial Pokemon that could destroy the planet in their battle, and then I'm just gonna put a dragon that can handle them if they start acting a fool. So the super ancient Pokemon weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our foolish scheming and frantic efforts, that's one Pokemon's simple action puts everything right again, as if nothing had happened. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows where. The weather in Hoenn has returned to its normal state. Haha. Maybe what we were trying to do was something small, even meaningless to Pokemon. Alex, my eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, Setopolis, no, all of Hoenn was saved. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. Waterfall! When you're all set to go, step through that door. I think just because there's such a nothingness happening that we will actually go ahead and run a little long and take on the gym and get our 8th badge. But, hell yeah. So this one is just like, you can't step on a tile more than once. I think I've already messed this up. Yeah, because you have to, like, fill them out. So I've definitely already messed this up. Good times. Alright, well, I'm going to do what I normally do during these parts, and I'm just going to fast forward, but I won't skip it, obviously, so we can see the gym. It's such a self-contained dungeon. But I will see you when we get to the gym leader. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we could go under and fight all those people, or we can just beat up Juan now. I don't know. I think I'm going to handle all the training from here to begin with. And there's a pretty good training spot where I'll probably grind out probably the last bit of our levels for this whole battle. But Mike is recording. Let's take down the 8th gym leader. Let me ask you, did you know? I should not be so coy. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokemon. Once I had given up my position as the gym leader. In my place, I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason rose for me to make a comeback. But enough chatter. Let us begin our match, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry. A grand illusion of water sculpted by Pokemon and myself. Kinda have to be a water type, wouldn't it? With the wateriest region in all the fucking game. Do I outspeed this to not get infatuated by the love disc? Yes, sir. Whiscash, the electric water type. Honestly, probably be just fine. We'll see how much damage a Whiscash can really do, because we're gonna loaf. And then we're probably going to set up a bulk up. See how much damage that does. Manageable. Let's bulk up. Alright. Just to really make sure this ends this battle. I don't know, it's been it's definitely been a ride. Like, obviously I think it's that moment in the beginning of every Pokemon game where the whole world is before you. But when you're getting to the end, obviously your focus starts to narrow. I had a pretty good idea of what Pokemon I wanted to bring into this. So I was never really at a loss for what my next step was going to be. And like, I don't know, call it unoriginal, but like a good fucking Pokemon's a good fucking Pokemon. Like a Slaking, a Gardevoir, an Aggron, a Blaziken, eventually our 6th companion. Like, all of these are good Pokemon. Come on. Don't miss, Slaking. Come on. Him proccing the confusion, again, nuts. It's not like the highest chance in the world for that to happen. If I punch myself, I kill myself here. And that'll do it. Okay. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I do suspect that he will be, to some degree, some kind of tough, so... Oh, if this freezes, I'm fucking done skis, dude. Let's set up a Thunderbolt. See if that'll knock out Celio. Celio and Walrein are kind of chunky. Nice. Hey, Slaking's carried his weight all over this damn place. It's a Crawdaunt, so we can't use Psychic on it. I guess we can just still rock Thunderbolt. What if I Calm Mind and then you don't like Oko move me? That'd be nice. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, I guess not. I guess I went +1 and I have crazy defense as a Gardevoir. It's actually a pretty ideal choice for taking on a Crawdaunt. Well, yeah, I don't care if a team seems unoriginal. Like, what the fuck Pokemon are you supposed to use in this game? There's like 40 water types to pick from. Like, I picked all the Pokemon that I think are like the awesomest, that really represent the high tiers of this game. Obviously, you can get Pokemon from another 2 different generations in this one, I believe. So, like, you have variety, but this is the way I wanted to go. And it's been great, but I'm probably going to get all these guys to like 54, 55. But yeah, however, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Perhaps I should make you a loan of my outfit. I merely jest. Rather than my clothes, I shall reward you with this, the Rain Badge. Now we can use Waterfall outside of combat. The Rain Badge shall assure you the full obedience of all your Pokemon to your every command. The Rain Badge also allows the use of the HM move Waterfall to scale walls of cascading water. And so that you never forget the battle we shared, take this. Is that Aurora Beam? Water Pulse. Get out of here. You know how many Pokemon learn that? Alright. Let's get out of here. Look at all these trainers you could fight if you fuck up. But when you beat a gym, all the gym trainers in it don't want to fight you, so... Howdy, buddy. Yeah, you beat even one, who was supposedly the best in all Hoenn. Okay, check out your trainer card. If you've gotten all the badges, you're set for the Pokemon League Challenge. Oh, I know I got all the badges, baby. Alright. This has been an interesting doozy of an episode, but I will catch you guys in the next episode of Pokemon Emerald, and most likely the finale of Pokemon Emerald, because we've cleared everything else. We've got to pick up our 6th companion, get everybody trained up together to where they need to be, and then we're going to take on the Elite Four with the team we got. I don't plan on using a level 70 Rayquaza to make it through. So, I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.